Well, I'm working on this 1967 Mercury 950, 95 horsepower, which I don't know if you know much about these engines, but they're super rare. It's harder to find these motors. You can find the 850s and the 650s and the 500s, but the 950 is just, I don't know, they may not have made a lot of them, I don't know. But I was having some trouble with it even after I rebuilt it. And I've done some videos on this, but it's got two fuel pumps. And so I pulled it back out because I got a good day. You know, yesterday was pretty nice for February. So got to peeking around, ran it, and it's like it was running out of fuel. And I suspected that there was a problem with that top carburetor. The bottom two, when I put my hand over them, I can really feel air moving, and I knew they were working right, but I didn't think the top carburetor was really doing what it was supposed to do. Anyway, I pulled it off and discovered even after I ultrasonically cleaned those carburetors, the top carburetor had in the bottom jet, there was something blocking it. So anyway, got that cleaned up, but I also discovered that in the emulsion tube there was a hairline crack in that emulsion tube. So I went ahead, I had another carburetor and the exact part, and so it wasn't from a 950 engine, but it was the exact same one. So I put the new emulsion tube in it, put it back on, and it still seemed like it would run out of fuel. So I revisited those fuel pumps, and I have a video on that, which I may take down now because I looked at some more diagrams. Like I couldn't find a manual anywhere where it would show me the two carburetors, and that really kind of threw me for a loop a little bit, but I finally figured it out, and I've got it pressurizing and seems to be pumping fuel, and that's all working, but it's still kind of running out of fuel. So in the process, I put a meter on the rectifier, and it was just jumping all over the place. So what was happening was that it's now running great, but the rectifier's bad. I had another rectifier. I got a couple of them, actually. I tried those, but it was still like it was just, jumping all over the place. So I don't know that those are good rectifiers, so I ordered a couple of rectifiers that are more of a modern rectifier. So when I get those in, I'll have to modify this engine a little bit to put the modern rectifiers on them. But that should fix that, and then it should just run. But basically the battery was just running out of juice because it wasn't charging the battery. So it would run for a while, and then it would just die because the amperage in the battery just dropped so low that it couldn't run. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on with that. Hopefully that does fix it. But if it doesn't, I'm not sure what to do, because everything is working as it's supposed to work, and all the fire is good, and the fuel delivery is good, and so I hope you enjoy the video. I think it's kind of boring, but hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna see if my rectifier's working. Forwards on 18.64. Alright, let me see if I can try this again. Probably my connector's coming out. Okay, I could add a DVI connector here or for your meter, but this is an alternator-driven stator. If you want to, it's not really a stator. It's more like an alternator. That's all it does. It doesn't provide any power to the switch box. It just charges your battery. But on the meter, it's just jumping all over the place. And usually that's indicative of a bad rectifier, where like a good rectifier, it would just be a solid voltage and they would be charging. One other thing, when I bench tested the rectifiers, both of them seemed like they were good. You just do a diode check. Probably be like a bridge diode that's inside of them, but they're sealed. You can't really see what they are. But I had like 0.4 something volts on both sides of it, and on one of them I had like 0.5 something volts on each side of it. So that's usually a good rectifier. So I'm kind of a little baffled here. Fuel. Yeah, our battery's running out. Definitely a rectifier problem. I don't know if I got a rectifier. I don't know if I got another one anyway. We have to get the couple.